It's DJ Bonix on Go Radio, and yes, we have a special guest from Atlanta. He's in town on tour with Lil TJ. Welcome to the Twin Cities, Big Havi, man. What's happening?
Appreciate you, bro. I'm just chilling, man. Blessed to be here.
It's your first time in Minnesota or not?
Yes. And the snow is crazy.
It's cold out here, right?
What?
Can you describe the cold? You're good with words. Can you describe what the cold's like out here?
If you ever wondered what a blizzard feel like, that's what it's like out here.
Lil Yachty was not lying about it.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't.
He wasn't lying.
Shout out to Yachty because he wasn't lying.
It's cold in
Minnesota, man.
For certain. So you're on your first national tour on your own with Lil TJ. What's that like, man?
Man, it's dope. For one, it's my audience. You know, it's the type of audience I aim for. So that's always a plus.
Describe your audience.
Just people that love real music and open to hearing some true stuff instead of just your everyday hype. And there's nothing wrong with that either, but I'm not one of those type of artists. And for me to be on my first little tour, you know, I say big tour, excuse me. My first big tour, you know what I'm saying, with an artist who's doing his thing, man, it's great, bro. It's humbling, you know what I'm saying? The people showing a lot of love, and it's a lot of love that I can't even make up, bro. I was at, what show was it? San Luis Obispo.
Yeah.
Bro, I looked up in the crowd, it was a picture of me in the crowd, someone drew.
Wow.
And it's just like, the love just been crazy, bro.
Wow. That's crazy that you even remember that area where you performed.
Oh, yeah, it meant something to my heart right there.
That's great, man. So you're from Atlanta, and you get to travel all over the country. I mean, Atlanta, man, coming from a place where basically they've been pushing out most of the hip-hop music, I would say, in the last 10, 15 years. Like, who really in Atlanta has, inspired you or,
If I could speak current, I'd say Lil Baby. He's been a big inspiration. Baby. Like, the fact, bro, did what he did and the amount of time he did it, it just make it extra possible to a young person like myself.
Right. 9 times out of 10, that's the name of the song that you have with Lil Baby. How did that all connect? You just know him from in the scene, or did someone connect that?
It was through the team.
Yeah.
But when I got to the session, it felt like it was through us, like him and I. It felt just like that. But yeah, man, he's a cool cat, very humble. He gave me some pointers and games, gems or whatever.
What kind of pointers did he give you?
It was personal, but I'll say one. He just told me, stay in these folks' face, stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? Don't let up. The moment you let up, the moment you lost.
Right.
So I appreciate that. Shout out to Lil Baby.
Now, so you said you did some touring with B.O.B. Before. What was that like? I mean, he's definitely an OG and an Atlanta vet.
It's the same with that tour. It was a lot of my type of audience, man. They was very open to my music. I was crowd surfing on B.O.B.'s tour, and he wasn't even out on stage yet.
Right.
So that just could tell you enough of how lit it really was, and you can't make them people fake that. I'm sorry. They'll drop artists. Like, I've seen people get dropped.
Right.
So
I've seen them not catch artists, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a lot of energy, man, which sounds crazy. So do you know anything about the Twin Cities at all? Do you know any sort of, what do you know about Minnesota or Minneapolis or St. Paul?
I just know it get cold like Minnesota.
It get cold in Minnesota?
Yeah.
Prince is from here.
Yep. And I know that he performed at First Avenue.
Yep.
He did Purple Rain there, and that's what we'll be performing tonight.
Yeah,
so
that venue that you're performing is super legendary. It's voted like pretty much every year like the best venue in the whole country. And I don't know if you've seen Purple Rain, but while you're on the tour bus or while you're on the plane, you definitely, after performing there,
go watch it.
You should go watch it because it's really something special, man. Prince meets...
I actually did see it. My mom showed me, because it's a long set.
Yeah,
and my mom showed me it a couple years ago. It was like right before his passing, man. And rest in peace to Prince, by the way.
Right.
But yeah, I was very inspired. And I got to do BB King's as well in New York. That was lit.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
James
crazy,
Brown,
man.
All kind of people performed there. So, I mean, the room I'm in right now is historical.
Yeah, man. No, we appreciate that.
So, yeah, I'm grateful.
We, just this week, actually, we lost Pop Smoke.
Right, man. Yesterday, man.
And, he was 20 years old, man. How old are you?
20.
And so how's that feel for you? Were you a fan, or what's that feel? I mean, whether you were a fan or not, like, how does that make you feel, man, as a young rapper on the come up, man? Because, man, I guess that could happen to anyone. And so,
man, I ain't gonna lie. I talked to my mom, after that, just like to reassure she I love her, because you just never know out here. And it's a super sad situation, that Pop Smoke passed away like that. He was just getting started. Right. I don't even think bro had an album out yet.
Right. He dropped a couple of mixtapes, but
I'm talking about a real deal album.
Right.
I don't even think he got to. I think he was working on it.
Right.
And like he seemed to be doing a lot. I didn't even know he was 20. Like, he just seemed to be so on his stuff that I thought he was a lot older than 20. Honestly, like, the way he moved, the way he carried himself. So, you know, condolences to his family, man. I'm super sorry for y'all loss. That's a loss y'all didn't have to take and should not have had to take. And I just pray that God, you know, continue to bless me and my team and watch over us, because, you know, all we trying to do is put out some positivity out here. It's enough negativity going on.
I love that energy, man. Do you feel like, you know, having to be more careful now about what you're Insta-living, Insta-storing and all that? Is that, are you taking that away from that?
Definitely, man. I barely even show my face on Insta Snap and stuff like that. I more so show what's going on. And I usually save a video and I'll post it after I've left that scene.
That's what people are saying. Like, you know, post it a couple days later because, you know,
it's just safer. Like, if anybody go looking, I'm never there. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that you got to move like that, because it be your own people, bro.
Right.
And that's what hurt me the most. It's like, instead of uplifting each other, we putting each other 6 feet under.
Right.
And then we want to think about it later. It's too late.
Man, I keep hearing this great message from you about, you know, lifting each other up and positivity, man. What sparked that in you? You know, because I think there's a lot of young artists that don't even want to take that responsibility. Yeah,
honestly, man. And it's not an easy responsibility to take.
Right.
You got the naysayers, but...
Right. I mean, we all make mistakes, right?
Right.
You know, I'm sure.
And honestly, it just come from me going through so much in life. It wasn't always gravy for me. It wasn't all peaches and cream. So instead of applying that in a negative way out to the people, I'd rather be a positive influence and show, like, I went through it too. You know what I'm saying? I grew up without too. You can get through it. If I got through it.
Right.
Not saying music is the route for everybody, but find your niche. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I want to put out there. Just find your niche.
I love the energy, man. So you just dropped the mixtape.
Yeah, I just dropped my first EP.
First EP. Tell us about it.
Man, I'm super happy with this project. It's different. Like I was telling you before we got on air, it's so diverse, bro. And I just want the people to feel it. Not hear it, but feel it. Like it's a spiritual project to me.
Right. I mean, the track 9 times out of 10 with Lil Baby. Can we hear that right now? What's up?
Let's get into it, man.
All right, go ahead. I'm going to let you do the... So the radio station is Go 95.3. I want you to be the DJ.
Okay.
And I want you to talk about your own song and introduce, you know, like if you were the DJ. So go ahead.
Okay, well, Minnesota is super cold, and I'm trying to heat y'all up right quick with my new hot single. It's called 9 times out of 10. It's featuring Lil Baby. Make sure y'all go stream my new EP, Personal Problems, on all platforms. I go by Big Havi. It's the GOAT. You dig?
Hey.